Hey everybody, I think I told you that I listen to a lot of music. Um, Music is kind of the way I understand myself, and like when I'm trying to relax, I listen to a lot of music all the time. And I'd say it's one of my love languages. So if you're not into music, then we probably won't get along. But one of the cornerstones of my growing up is 90s music because in the middle of the 90s I had just turned 13. So, and I kind of remember the music from the early 90s because for me, I remember it's funny. I have this ability to remember music and song lyrics more than I do other things. So I have a few memories from my childhood, but a lot of the stuff I remember is tied to music. So, I'll give you an example. Okay, like Billie Jean from Michael Jackson. I remember that. And I remember the music video and just the music by heart. Take on Me by Aha. I know that song. And then we get into 90s where 90s was a fun decade because okay, um, usually you can tell a time period by the music that's played. This is true and not true because if you think about the 90s, the music that they played on the radio was very eclectic. And okay, to give you an example, you could hear Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Salt and Pepper, and oh boy, like Spice Girls, all in an hour, or Sarah McLachlan and Jewel and Paula Cole, you know, all in 1 hour. Also, the reason why I bring up Sarah McLachlan is because she was a staple of the 90s, but also she created this wonderful concert populated by only women called Lilith Fair. Why this is important? Because a lot of people, being men mostly, said there's no way you can have a successful concert with only women on the bill. So, Sarah McLachlan and all the other ones, all the ones she decided to put on the bill, I believe one to prove a point that women can be successful. And it turned into the most successful concert, experience of the decade. So, um, okay. Talk about how all these people are related to my memories. Salt and Pepper. When I think of that trio, I think of What a Man. And then Sarah McLachlan, Building a Mystery, Sweet Surrender, um, Adia was during that time. And now she's had more great hits. And Possession is one of the best songs I've heard probably ever. And then she had Fallen and oh boy, there were a lot. There were a lot of good songs. Um, because also uh, every couple of years, pretty much every band would put out a CD. So yeah, she was great. Paula Cole, I remember because this was during the time of Dawson Creek. Dawson Creek started in 1998. So, her the greatest song, well, not the, one of her songs is I Don't Want to Wait, which was the theme song for Dawson's Creek. My favorite Paula Cole song is Where Have All the Cowboys Gone? Now, I'm going to be a little embarrassing for a second, but I can still put the song on today and sing it word for word and the same intonation she did. So that's a memory for me. Um, okay. Let's see. Jewel, who will save your soul? The one person I can think of that's a female that can yodel like she can. I was amazed. Also, this was during my poetry phase, although I still love poetry to this day. So, when I was in the bookstore and saw her book of poems, I had to have it. And let me tell you, she's a really good poet. Really awesome. So, her real name is Jewel Kilcher, but she goes by Jewel. Okay. So yeah. Oh, and that song that I love, besides "Who Will Save Your Soul" and "Foolish Games," is "Hands." Now, one of the few songs that I say that if you don't tear up, something wrong with you. So, oh, and the Spice Girls. Okay. Britain's answer to probably the Backstreet Boys, but female version. Okay. Um, you know, Mel B, Mel C, uh, Jerry Halliwell. Let's see, Victoria Beckham before she was Victoria Beckham, and forgetting one, Emma Button, Baby Spice. So the point is, if you're a girl and you need a role model, you could find a role model in the script because we have Sporty Spice, Scary Spice, Baby Spice, Ginger, and Posh Spice. Yeah. Oh my god. I just dated myself with this video. Maybe it was a mistake. No. But yeah. Brings back memories. Um, a lot of good memories. So oh, and then if you were really a teenager back in those days, you could also pick your favorite teenager because there was Monica Arnold, known by Monica, Brandy Norwood, Brandy, or Jessica Simpson, Britney Spears, of course, you know. So my point is, whatever age you were in the 90s, you could find a piece of music or music that you enjoyed. So that's why I love 90s music. All right.